Outlook mail it in. At the beginning of the development, we have started by collecting requirements of our customers. Some of them already have used the standard BYD Outlook application add-in from SAP and had some additional requirements to this. Others were completely new to the Outlook BYD integration. So we have collected all of these requirements from the customers and also collected our internal understanding about a perfect Outlook add-in Business ByDesign integration. This slide is basically the result of this survey. Customers want to assign their emails directly from Outlook to their customers, to their contact persons, campaigns, leads, opportunities, sales quote, sales orders, and projects. To avoid a manual repetition of all these assignments for one and the same mail contact or content, they want a rule engine to automate these assignments. They also wanted a full service integration to upload the content of new mails into a service request in Business ByDesign right out of their mail inbox. The service request, they also want to update with the content of new mails and want to automate these update scenarios the best way possible, like an auto detection of specific mail subjects, for example. They also would like to have a bidirectional synchronization for customer and contact between Outlook and Business ByDesign, to have, for example, the V-cards of their customers on their smartphone, for example, via Outlook Exchange synchronization. Yes, the same requirements they had for calendar items and tasks. When customers using the auto assignment for uploading mails into the Business ByDesign system, they first need a control dialog or a control instance in Outlook to recheck all the assigned or auto-assigned mails before uploading them to SAP. Offline availability was also a very important topic for salespeople, which cannot guarantee to have a stable internet connection everywhere. So this is the result of our customer and employee survey. So the benefits of our Outlook add-in integration is a comfortable integration for mails, meetings, which is basically the calendar function, tasks, customer and contact persons, and service requests. We have created the possibility for having a quick view on customer details by using a sidebar in Outlook. So the customer will have a consistent mapping between Outlook and Business ByDesign every time. The automatic synchronization will lead to a reduced manual effort and minimized sources of mistakes. The reason is evident. If you need to copy and paste all of the mail content manually into SAP, you have a higher mistake rating and of using an automatism to transfer all this data in SAP, of course. So to make it easier to work with the Outlook add-in, the customer will receive auto suggestions where to upload an email. So the add-in will check the mail address of an incoming email against SAP Business ByDesign to give you a first suggestion. Of course, you can override these values manually. So here you can see this is the name of the sender and that's the domain, and we will check against your SAP Business ByDesign system which could be the right business partner, the right customer to upload this email to. All of the queried SAP data will get stored in a local SQLite database for Outlook. This feature you can turn off in the settings, of course, but it will enable the customer to work offline with all the received data, and he will receive a significant performance improvement because you do not need to set web service requests every time to SAP. And again, you can also read from your local file system, which is clearly faster. So the user also can create some rules to automate the mail assignment on his machine. As an example, if the sender of an email is a specific person in a and there are specific words in the mail subject, or the mail contains a specific word, the mail should be automatically assigned to a specified customer and maybe, for example, 2 specified documents like an opportunity and a sales quote. So this is the rule engine I have already talked about some slides before. Another feature, as described in an earlier slide, is the sidebar. If the user selects an email in his inbox, there will be an automatic check against the SAP system if there is a business partner available which has the same mail address like the sender of the email. So if this is the case, all business data of the contact person and the customer from SAP will be visible in the sidebar. For the user, it is also possible to easily drag and drop the email from the inbox or from another folder on the sidebar and drop it right there, and you will see the assignment dialog with a suggestion for upload directly received from the information out of the sidebar. Okay, this is just a screenshot how the assignment dialog looks like, but I think you will see that in the live demo in a much better way. So I will just jump that slide. When you have assigned an email to master or business transactional data in BYD, the mail icon in your Outlook folder gets a small orange dot. This is what you see here. This is the indicator that the mail is stored in the local upload queue now and is ready for upload to SAP. When the mail is uploaded to SAP successful, the mail item will get a green dot instead of the orange one, like you see it here. If the upload fails, it gets a red dot, and you will receive all information about the failure of the upload within the upload queue. With a small button you can click and you will see all the information why the email hasn't been uploaded to SAP. For example, not allowed MIME types, or the file size is too big and your timeout is too small for Business ByDesign. All this information you will receive in the upload queue if there is a failure at upload. This is how the upload queue looks like, but I will show you the dialog also in the live demo. Here you can see the screens for defining upload rules in some kind of a tree view. The user can create endless rules and sub-rules, which get automatically checked for every new email which arrives in your inbox. So he can work with AND, like you can see it here, with AND conjunctions and with OR conjunctions, and to bind different rule parameters to each other. So that's a nice feature to save time for one or the same assignment again and again. You easily create your rules for your customer, maybe some sub-rules for contacts or for business transactional documents. And then the mail gets automatically stored in the upload queue. And at the end of the day, you can open your upload queue and click on upload all these emails, or removing some of them if they're not important for SAP, something like that. This is how the rule engine works. The first step is that you receive a new email. The rule engine will check if there is a rule for an auto assignment available in your local database. If this is the case, the mail gets automatically assigned to the rule property item and gets stored in the upload queue. That's this process. Auto assignment, yes, local database, and upload queue. Okay, if there is no rule available in the local database, then you of course have the opportunity to do a manual assignment to transfer the mail into the upload queue on this way. Okay, all the other functions I will show you in the live demo in some minutes. Before that, here's some technical information about the Outlook add-in and how it works for Outlook 2010, 2013, and Office 365 in the 2013 version. We are currently working on the availability for Outlook 2016, but I think this will be released by Microsoft in February or March 2016. I'm not pretty sure about that, but something like that. And we are currently working on a solution for the new Outlook version. some technical details, C# programming, a local Outlook database, and we have used the SOAP web services on SAP side. Most of them are the standard web services from SAP. Some of them we have developed by our own in the SAP Cloud Application Studio. And the solution gets transported in the customer system to make this web service available for the customers as well. This is our roadmap for 2015. An updated version for 2016 will be available soon on our website. You can check it out. As you can see, we are currently can deliver the integration. We can deliver the rule engine, the offline availability, and the bidirectional task synchronization from Outlook to SAP and from SAP to Outlook back. The calendar and the customer synchronization will be available at the beginning of 2016. It was planned at the end of 2015, but we are struggling with some concepts and still working on these features, and they will be available at the beginning of 2016. In the next few days and weeks, there will be the roadmap for 2016 available on our website, as said before. Okay. Enough slides. I want to show you how the Outlook add-in is really working. So now you should see my desktop. When we deliver the Outlook plugin to our customers, currently we have 10 customers which are using the Outlook plugin as a pilot customer, also as a normal customer for productive systems and for test systems as well. We deliver 2 files. The first one is the Outlook mail add-in setup. That's the installation file for Microsoft Windows. So you easily have to run it on the user's machine, or you can use it as an MSE file for a software rollout. And it should be installed after 1 minute or 2 minutes, depends on the machine. The second file every customer receives is the named user license list. I will open that for you. So this is how it looks like. You have to enter the username from SAP Business ByDesign and the system you want to connect to. And this license will be inserted in our SAP systems, and then the user will be available to log on in the Outlook plugin to his system. Okay, once you have installed the Outlook mail add-in, you will have a new tab, a new ribbon tab in the top of your Outlook. And as you see, you have a sidebar on the right side of Outlook. This will be available directly after the installation. As you can see, we have several options here in the ribbon. If I click on the settings button, you can enter the SAP system URL, you can enter your SAP username and your password, save the credentials if necessary. You can also use certificates if they are available on your machine. You can use proxy settings, as you know it from the standard SAP add-in as well. You can also define the timeout of the web services. The standard is 300 seconds. So if you're uploading, for example, sometimes file with 100 megabytes in SAP Business ByDesign, 300 seconds will be not enough. So you can easily set it up to 1,000 seconds or something like that. Here you can define if you want to use the local data, the local database, or if you only want to use the SAP data live from the system, or if you want to have the offline availability with the local data. The same thing with timeout we have for the mail upload, same thing for timeout we have for the service requests, and you can also define service mail addresses. You can define your service teams in this screen to upload emails directly to a specified service team, for example. And you can define if the side panel, so that's the sidebar, will be visible on the start of Outlook every time, or if you do not have enough space on your screen, so you can hide it generally within the settings box. Okay, after entering all your credentials right here, you can click on Login. And you see the sidebar is now available. There is no login button anymore available. You see you can log out now. So this is how you connect to your SAP system easily. If I'm clicking now, for example, on a user which is available in our SAP development system, which I have connected to, for example, Frank Sander, you see the sidebar is directly loading data from SAP. So you will receive directly in the sidebar all the contact information from Frank Sander. You will receive to which customer he is assigned, and you will receive all the open and in process opportunities of this customer, as well as the tasks you have for this customer. You can also change, for example, to see the sales growth. You can easily double click on an item, and it will open directly in your web browser in the SAP screen. You can also do this for the tasks, for the sales growth. You can do this as well for the customer, as well for the contact person. If the email address is not unique in the SAP system, we are checking if this mail address is unique. If this mail address is given to more than one contact person or customer, you will see that in this drop down there on the top in the sidebar. So this mail address is assigned for 2 persons in Business by Design. If I click on a drop down, you see, okay, Frank Sander 1 at outlook.de is assigned to these 2 persons, and now you can easily switch to another person, for example. So for Frederick Olsen, and you will receive all that information of this person in the sidebar. What you also can do, and this is a nice feature, you can easily grab your email like this and drag and drop it directly over the sidebar. And if you drop it now, the assignment dialog will open, but I won't do this now because I have not explained the assignment dialog yet. So I just stop the drag and drop action right here. Okay, that's the sidebar basically. If you want to upload an email to SAP, that's very easy. You just select, for example, a mail. You, oh no, the button is grayed out, sorry for that. Just relog on. This is a bad example. I'm currently working on my virtual machine, and sometimes solves in some issues. Sorry for that. Now I just want to restart Outlook, and everything should be fine again. SAP Business by Design, login. Okay, it looks quite good. I just minimize all this information right here. Okay. And if you select an email like this, you can easily click on Add Email on the bottom on the ribbon, and there will occur a new dialog. In this dialog, you can assign this email to different master data or business transactional data, for example. In this case, you see there is already a customer and a contact assigned to this email. And this is because you receive an auto suggestion from the add-in because of the email address. It's the same process like in the sidebar, okay? You, of course, can remove this information with the red X, and you can reassign it to another customer or contact. That's not a problem. So in this case, everything is fine. Silberstern Großhandel, Frank Sander, it looks good. So we want to assign maybe for a business transaction document, maybe an opportunity. And now I want to put your focus on the performance. I told you before, the first request is against SAP Business by Design, and all the result information gets stored locally in the Outlook SQLite database. And all the other queries will now run against the local database and not against SAP anymore, just for offline availability and for a better performance, a significant better performance. So I want to show you, I'm searching for all the opportunities in BYD and clicking enter. And here we go, 188 entries found. This is not a fake, this is a real scenario against our development system. So if I select, for example, opportunity 3 and click on assign, you will see, okay, this mail is also assigned to this opportunity. I can also assign it to a second or a third opportunity, or for example, to a lead. Let's check for all the leads in BYD. Here we go, 62 entries found. I select the third one again, click on assign. You will find all this information right here in this dialog, and you can assign to endless business transactional documents. There is no limit. If I click on OK, you see the icon has changed in my inbox with the orange dot in the right upper corner. So This email is now ready for upload. It's not yet uploaded to SAP. That's important. The reason I will explain a bit later. So if I click on upload emails now, that's another button in the ribbon, you will see, okay, the mail for upload 1, that's this mail we have assigned, is now in the upload queue stored. You can click on this small lens right here, so you will receive all the information again, or you can move it to the trash if you do not want to upload it anymore. And you see there is a ribbon with the customer name, a tab with a customer name. If I assign a second mail, for example, let's do it. We have some time left. I'm checking the clock. Yes, it looks good. So let's check a second mail. It's again Frank Sander. I click add email. Assume this is right again. Silberstern, Frank Sander. It's okay. I don't want to overwrite these values now. Click on OK. You see we have a orange dot on this mail also. If I click on upload emails, you see for Silberstern Großhandel, we now have 2 mails assigned. If I cancel this dialog again and take the third mail and click on add email, okay, so my mail address, I send that mail to myself. So my mail address is also stored in our development system. I think I'm Katharina Jäger now from Almica. I assign this mail to Almica. That's fine. Click OK. You see it's assigned by the orange dot. If I click on upload emails now, you see we have a new tab in the upload queue. So you will receive for every customer own tab in the upload queue. So this is very easy to use. You will click through your tabs, which email will get uploaded to which customer. And of course, you can see the details by clicking the lens like this. So let's say this mail is not important anymore. Let's move it to the trash. Let's move the second mail also to the trash like this. And now I can click on upload. Upload will upload only the current tab. Upload all will upload all the tabs in the upload queue. So I click upload all. And after this, you will see, okay, these 2 emails do not have an orange dot anymore because it's not stored in the queue anymore. And it's also not uploaded to SAP. And the mail on the bottom has a green dot. So this is basically the information. Okay, this email is stored on SAP side now successful. If you receive a second mail from Frank Sander again, this is nice and it has a nice performance, okay, but you have to do this step again and again. So an example, you receive this mail from Frank Sander again. Let's assume this one is a new mail from Frank Sander. What you want you to do is you want to upload this email again to this contact person, to this customer, to this opportunity, to this lead, and so on. So if I click on add email, I get auto suggestions. Yes, thank you. But I have to do the search for an opportunity again. So number 3, okay, assign. I have to search for the lead again. The third one, okay, assign. It has a nice performance, yes, and you can easily work with this, but you have to do this step again and again. If your customer or yourself has more than 100 users working with this plugin, this will cost much money, because if you just summarize all this work up to one time slot, you will see that's expensive work to always doing the same thing again and again. So for this, we have invented the rule engine. You can find it on the very left bottom of the assignment dialog, or you can also find it on the ribbon here on the top. It's the rules button. If I click on that button, you will see we have a new dialog, and right there you can create a new rule. I click on new, and now you can create a rule for a customer. For example, I click on customer, and now I can search for a customer. Maybe Silberstern Großhandel is nice. Here we go. Assign. I can check the details, click on OK, and now you see, okay, every new email we receive gets automatically assigned to Silberstern Großhandel now. Every new mail, no matter who is the sender from the mail or what is the content of the mail. To specify this information or to specify the rule, you can use the details on the right side. So, okay, you can now tick this box, for example, and click on sender. And now you could do something like that. Okay, if I receive an email from Outlook at outlook.de, something like that, okay, I could use with and conjunctions and or conjunctions like this, okay, but keep it easy for this example. I click on OK, and this is saved. So when I receive an email where the sender has the domain at outlook.de, it gets automatically assigned to Silberstern Großhandel. Okay, you can define more rules, of course, that's not a problem, but keep it easy for this demo. Of course, you can extend this rule now. If I click on extend, you see the same screen again, but in this drop box, you have now all the business transactional documents. For example, the opportunity again. I search for the opportunities. Maybe the third one again is nice. Assign. Can check the details. Click OK. And now you see it's like a tree view. We have now a sub rule implemented for the first rule. And in this sub rule, we can specify now some more details to upload this email also to the opportunity 3. I click on, for example, subject. If in the subject is the wording, okay, 1, 2, 3, I don't know. Okay, then the email gets also uploaded to the business transactional document. So only if the first rule was successful, then the second sub rules get also checked. So let's save this rules by clicking OK. And now I would like to send me an email from the Frank Sander address to show you what happened. I have prepared this on my second screen and sent the email. And in some seconds, we should receive a new email right here. 1, 2, 3. This is not the right email, sorry. I drag and dropped it into another folder. The Frank Sander email is the right one. You see, we have received a new email, Frank Sander. And you see, we have already this orange dot in the upper right corner. So the assignment has been done automatically because we have implemented some rules in the ribbon. So if I now click on upload email, this email is already stored in the upload queue. And if I now click on this lens and check the detail, you see, okay, it directly goes to Silberstern Großhandel. We do not have defined a context in the rule dialog, but we have defined an opportunity with the ID 3. And if we check the email, okay, the subject and the sender contains at outlook.de. And this is why the email now is assigned to the customer because of the domain and to the opportunity because of the subject of the mail. This auto assignment you can remove if there is an email not important for upload. For example, at the end of the day, you can check this email and easily click on the trash bin, upload, and you see the orange dot is hidden and nothing has been uploaded to SAP. If the rule is catching, for example, an email which is not important for SAP. You can also create service requests out of an email. So you can create a service request in SAP. If you want to update a service request by a further mail of the customer, you can click on update the service request with this button. You can also define, for example, a subject pattern. So if you answer the customer and writing the ID in the subject of the mail, and the customer answers again on this email, the Outlook mail again will auto-detect the number in the subject and will automatically update the service request on SAP side automatically. So you do not have to click on update. You will just receive a small green dot in the right upper corner of the mail icon, and you know, okay, this mail has been transferred to an existing service request in SAP, and there the service team can continue with their work. That's the service integration part. What we also can do at the moment is the synchronization of the tasks. For calendar and context, we are still working as described before. But if I'm switching now, for example, on my task task button right here, I have some tasks here, and I can click through this task. Oh, that's a bit slow. Okay. What I want to do now is to create a new folder. For example, the folder my BYD tasks, like this. And it should contain, sorry, that is a German Outlook. That's not good for this presentation, but I hope you understand. I can select the folder type task right here and click on OK. And now you see we have a new task folder. It's called My BYD Task. What I can do now is to open the SAP BYD Integration tab. And you see the ribbon has been updated. You do not have the Add Service Request or Add Email button on the top anymore. There is an Add Task and Delete Task button now. You can click on the sync settings. And what we have right here is we can enable the task synchronization, the account and contact synchronization, and calendar synchronization for specified folders. So I can select the task folder like this. So I have stored it right here, my BYD task, click on OK. Oops. And now you see, okay, the task folder for synchronization is my BYD task. What I can do now is I can apply this, and I can check the task synchronization and apply again. And now you see there is a countdown, 30 minutes. So when this countdown is on 0, the synchronization will start automatically in the backend. So you will know every time when your contacts, when your customer, when your task, when your calendar gets synchronized from the Outlook add-in. So this is a clear view when the next synchronization will happen with Business ByDesign. If you have very important changes, for example, on a task or on a calendar item, and you do not want to wait for the automatic synchronization, you can start the synchronization by click on Sync Now manually, and there will be a small indicator like this. And now you see in the backend we have received 4 tasks from SAP Business ByDesign in Outlook, and now we can close this window, and we can also create our own task, like my BYD task with some dates and something like that. I don't know, test content. Okay, and maybe it has already is in preparation. And if I save this, you see here is a new BYD task, and I easily can say add this task to SAP. I can select the customer, for example. Again, it's the same routine like for emails. Click on OK. And now this email is ready for upload. And after the next synchronization interval, it will get uploaded to SAP automatically. And from this time now on, it gets bidirectional synchronized from Outlook to SAP. You do not have to click Add Task again. It's only for the first time you upload a task into BYD. You need to assign this task to customer or contact on SAP side. This cannot happen automatically, of course. And from now on, it's the automatism. It will get uploaded to SAP. When there is a change on SAP side, the changes will get downloaded in Outlook, something like that. And we are currently working for exactly the same functionality for calendar items and exactly the same functionality for customers and contacts, to have the V cards and the calendar items in your Outlook and in your Business ByDesign to synchronize them bidirectional. Okay. I have told you at the beginning that I do not drop the mail into the sidebar because because you do not know the assignment dialog. So what I want to do now is I want to show you, okay, it's really working. So if I'm getting this email now and drag and drop it right over the sidebar and drop it like this, you will receive the assignment dialog with the information directly from the sidebar pre-filled in this assignment dialog, and you click on OK, and it's assigned and ready for upload in your upload queue. Let's go back maybe 1-2 minutes.